Hi everyone, this is a wrap that I prepared earlier on. I'm going to be doing the same on this hand. It's called Hopscotch and it's amazing and I love it. So these are the things that you will be needing, the tools and the implements. I've got two buffers. You don't necessarily need two buffers, but I like this one because it's coarser. So I'm going to start off with this one, which is a little bit coarse. And I'm just going to give it a really good buff over the top of the nail, or acrylic, which is a better word. Sorry. Making sure that you get any dust off, any dirts, oils, anything like that. Make sure you do it around the cuticle a lot because that's where a lot of the oils will be. Okay, so I've done that one. Now I'm going to get the Jamberry buffer, which I love. I'm going to do a light buff over that because it's a much more softer buffer. Okay, so I've done my buff on those. I'm going to get an alcohol pad because I don't have any Jamberry swabs left. And I'm just going to rub that really well over the top because you want to get all of that dust off. Okay. Now I've got my half here and I'm just going to grab my wood stick . I'm going to put it in front of the heater for about 3 to 5 seconds until it kind of curls. I'm just going to do that again. That's good. And now I'm going to place it on the acrylic. So I like to use the tug method. I think that works really well. So you just tug at the edges and it kind of just helps with the wrap application. I'm going to put it back in front of the heater, making sure that I don't burn my client here, my mum. And I'm just going to get my Jamberry stick and make sure I get it right on the cuticle area because that's where it can be hard to stick sometimes. And then I'm going to tug at it again just because I can to secure it. And as you can tell, it's quite firm on there and it's quite stuck on. So I really want to make sure that that's on there, giving some light pressure, not too hard that I'm going to hurt them, but just enough so I know that the wrap is stuck down. And I'm going to put it back in front because between every single process that I do, I want to put it back in front of the heater. Because that's when you get the most sealant of the nail. It seals well. So heat and pressure all the way. So now that I've done that, I'm going to get my Jamberry file and I'm going to file down, remembering never to file upwards or sideways. You always want to go down, otherwise it can cause the wrap to come off. And you want to prolong these wraps as long as you can because they're just too pretty placed. I'm going to put it back in front now. Just for a couple of seconds, you don't need to do it too long. I'm going to make sure that it's still down and it's still on there. And what I find with acrylic sometimes is it can get a little bit rough at the edges. So the best way to help with that is to get your buffer and just give it a buff at the end. Just get any of that scratchy stuff off. And that should help with it. Remembering to always go down, not up.
For some applications over the top of acrylics, some people choose to do a clear varnish. However, with these particular ones, because they are more of a shine finish, we're going to leave the top coat off this particular time, but it's a personal choice thing. And some people believe that they, it prolongs the life of the jam if they do go over them. And you don't have to do it straight away. In 2 to 3 days after putting on your jams, you can even pop over your sealant over the top of just a light clear varnish.
Or a gel polish.
Gel polish, yeah.
And that's all good. All done.
There you go. Jamberries on acrylics, done by Alynda Wilde.
Bye.